If you are in the market to buy or sell your home, land, or property, it is in your best interest to work with a professional that cares and keeps your best interest first always. Melissa Williams is your agent, very customer service oriented, knowledgeable in all steps in the delicate process of your investment, and here to turn your dreams to reality. Call her now, 253-293-1056. That's 253-293-1056. www.melissawilliams.com.
Hey you, yeah you, don't you deserve a newer vehicle for 2022? Go see Ralph at Max Auto Plus Tacoma. Good credit, bad credit, always with the lowest interest rates possible. Cars, trucks, SUVs, and everyone sees the Carfax. The best customer service ever. Log on to GoSeeRalph.com or call 253-230-1494. That's 253-230-1494. Oh, one more thing. Did you know you get $200 cash money if you bring Ralph a customer? What are you waiting on? Go see Ralph. Max Auto is located at 12918 Pacific Avenue, South Tacoma. Get up and go see Ralph.
my evening.
Real quick, I gotta do a mic
Check level. I should have did
looking
it before.
good. We back.
Hold on.
Oh,
Check.
microphone check.
You're one. Can you?
Come on.
And you're
Microphone
three.
check.
Yeah, all right, cool.
All here.
Cool. The
Hell,
gang is all
gang's
here.
all here.
All right.
We're back.
Man, this always feels good to get back.
All right.
Are we on?
Oh, we on?
live?
Somebody late? Yeah, we've been at commercial.
Y'all got
See, they don't want it, but yeah.
from the beginning.
Oh,
yeah,
we,
yeah.
we know who's supporting us.
Man.
They don't, when they're, you know,
Yeah.
They're like, they're done talking.
They don't talk. So what's up, y'all? How you guys doing? Welcome to another edition. You guys already know what it is. Shopkulture Live. Yeah, we here. We here, and I'm joined. Man, we got full house in the building. We got Miss T.
Hello, good
Say what you say.
evening. It's Tama.
We got the doc. He's in the building.
what's up, people? How's everybody doing out there? Chime in, talk about it. We want to hear your voice.
Everybody watching? Yeah, we got people watching. What's up, Corey? What's up, Miss Carmen? Carmen in the building too. And we got producer extraordinaire.
What's poppin'?
Jones.
Hey, yo, we appreciate y'all for tuning in on yet another Tuesday night, 8 p.m. We're on time. Yo, if you're tuning in from YouTube, I need you to like and subscribe to the channel. You can even dislike the content. Just give us some type of engagement on the channel. It helps us blaze through the algorithm so that we can expand and get through to a broader audience.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just want to put that out there. Appreciate y'all. What's popping? How y'all doing?
We're doing good. Real quickly on
I
that.
need to go get
man.
my drink. Hold on.
Okay, well, you doing that. People, because I always get this. What what time is the show and what day? Y'all should know now. We're Tuesdays. If you guys want to watch it live,
Pathetic.
Tuesdays at 8:00.
PM.
Because people are like, oh, I missed the conversation because they see, the conversations, and you can Tuesdays at 8. We here every Tuesday, except last Tuesday. So I guess not every.
And you can put in the comments what you want us to talk about. If you want to talk about something's heavy on your mind, you're contemplating something, let's talk about it. If you're thinking about something and don't really want to talk about it, give us a topic. We'll talk about it because we want to talk about the stuff that you think about.
Yes.
but don't necessarily want to talk
Right.
about.
What's important to you?
Yeah. What
what's
is very important. And please do remember that we don't see every single one of your comments, but we'll do our best to acknowledge what we do see. We're streaming from about 8 different stream locations. Actually, Doc, we forgot to put your stream down. So, anyways, so moving forward, yes, we'll try to get to you guys. We appreciate you guys for tuning in and liking this. And man, just keep it growing. But it's always interesting when I get some adding and there's people that left the group, but then they come back.
Okay.
Man, we welcome all and everyone. So I'm sorry.
No, why would someone leave and come back?
Oh, you know.
I mean, I just wonder what's up with that. It's like it seems a little wishy-washy.
I don't know. It is what it is. So how was everybody's weekend?
Busy.
Who went on some good dates? Any good date
No,
stories?
I taught 3 classes.
Oh shoot. Okay.
They were intent. I mean, the subjects are very nesting goes, but they're not pleasant to discuss. One class was suicide awareness, and so that's not a fun thing to discuss. And also sexual assault prevention and response. So those are the classes I taught this weekend, and it's mentally taxing.
I can imagine. What about you, Doc?
I had a really chill weekend, just relaxation, good good food, good conversation.
You said that a couple of times and you smiling. When brothers smile like that, I'm about to get a little nosy, but
sharing love, sharing and expressing.
Put love over this way.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing.
No, mine was man, the older we get, it just seems like your body goes through all these health changes in terms of, injuries that are still popping up, dealing with that, and, personal stuff. And so it finally felt good to get a weight lifted. I've been working on a couple things and they finally went my way. Thank God. And so it's always a blessing. It's a blessing to be joined with this group. Orlando, are you down at Disney World? Talk to us. Popping it, huh? Well, we appreciate you for watching. So that was our weekend in a nutshell. We got a lot of good.
What about Nick?
Topics.
Oh well.
How's your weekend?
I went to Arizona.
Yeah.
Give us some details.
I was popping my shit in Arizona.
Did you go to the Hawks game?
No, I went for the Halloween weekend. So
okay.
We want.
But it was me, and my homegirls, and
your homegirls.
Oh,
yeah.
Plural.
That's what we call.
Nice.
Yeah,
We're calling it home.
Is that where we're at now?
It was a family affair.
Okay.
It's a family affair. I enjoyed myself. I had fun.
Well, you've been showing those teeth.
You
can always tell. You can tell 2 things, right? Some
wait.
brothers been talking about happiness.
Why not?
And grinning.
Why not? We are in a happy Doc. We're in a great space in our lives, right?
It's a wonderful place.
I'm loving it.
What the hell?
I'm loving it.
That's a wonderful place to be.
All right, I need some of this, guys. You guys being greedy. Come on. Well, guys, we got some really good topics. Shopkulture, the group has been pop. We want to get on it.
Yo, there's been like several people who have made their exit.
I already told him that. I said it. It was funny.
And then did we say it on air?
I just talked about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
What's your opinion on
But
that?
it's just funny to me because it's just funny because people talk so much shit about our platform and what we do here, in the shop culture, and then they make their exit in the most theatrical, dramatic way possible, only to come back.
Well,
we love it. We love it. We love
I
it.
don't trip. Like
but it's just
I just
we welcome you back, and whatever
the thing
hurt your butt that made you leave, it wasn't about you.
Yes, and I will just say I never take nothing personal.
Right.
But I'm not going to sit and argue with somebody about just common things and for each other's opinions. And hey, Go on.
Most of us value.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'd be most.
Right.
I'm speaking
Some
into
people.
existence, though. I'm saying.
Okay.
Right.
But you had a good one, real quickly, and then we're gonna get into it. About do women, and I have to ask T this: do women like when guys look at their butts?
Huh?
What?
Tell them what you said on that.
Post meme, and it asked, it asked women, do you get pissed off when you catch a guy looking at your ass?
Oh, I did see that post.
Yeah.
There's some chicks on that thread that was like, "No, I love it."
I don't get pissed off about it.
It's just if some guy grabs it or
that's
no,
I'm just asking. Well,
he said, "Look."
I know.
He said, "Look."
Asking.
I was out one night and a guy grabbed my butt. I want to touch your face. You want to touch my ass? You touch my ass. I want to touch your face. I touch your face.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Don't touch my ass. I want to touch your face.
Yeah,
It's pretty simple.
Yeah, that's totally.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah, but looking at it,
you turn around and you catch him, and he's salivating or whatever, you know.
Okay, if a guy walks by and looks good, I'm gonna look.
But you catch him looking at your ass in the grocery store and he's strawberries or whatever. How do you feel about that?
About staring or looking?
Listen, I was in Atlanta this summer, and oh my god, ass everywhere. I was just like doing double takes. I didn't care if they see me looking or not. And them, they usually don't. They don't be tripping off that. That's like an everyday thing.
They saw you.
Yeah.
What was their body language when
body language? They smiled.
Okay, because they
already knew what it was. They knew that I was looking.
5 or 10 minutes in the mirror before they leave the house, right, ladies?
They knew. What were you saying?
So I was at work one day, and this guy was looking at me, and he ran to a wall. I laughed at him. It was like,
damn.
He's walking, looking. I mean, ran to a wall. I laughed at him.
Well, there you go.
But you know,
all right.
people look. They look. Just don't touch.
So, ladies and men, what do you guys do? Because there are some ass out there. There's a couple times I trip. You know, you looking and you tripping all over your feet.
Hey, Kenneth, I second that.
Oh,
I second that.
Kenneth said, let's be honest, some of these ladies ain't got no ass.
None.
Who are we talking?
Women out there that is about as flat as these walls right here. They ain't got.
Is it a Seattle thing? You think?
And men still look at that.
I don't know.
And be like, damn, no ass at all.
Wait, some men like what?
I mean, every man has different likes and dislikes. There's some men who like a rounder butt and some men don't. So I mean, everyone has their own flavor they like.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm just. I just never.
They like it, they're gonna look at it.
Yeah, well, absolutely. I just never met a man that acknowledged the fact that hey, I like a flat ass. Right?
I don't know. No, listen, I don't know. I ain't never in my life heard somebody go, "Look at that flat ass on her."
Nothing wrong with
look. She tried to bend over. Look. I ain't never heard no shit like that before.
You say you like it when they try to do a little something. They try to put kind of pop it up a little bit.
They try to put some paint where it ain't.
Oh, Lord. Man,
I used to work at a nightclub, and there were some men who did like women who weren't as curvy.
Oh no.
Okay.
They weren't.
I like some meat on my bones.
Okay, they weren't black, but
I like
everyone has different like or dislikes.
True that.
Well, because if you look at that, and if you've actually experienced that in different size of asses, most fellas got to think you have to do the ass to dick ratio, and are you up for the mission?
Yes. Did you see the? I threw up a post about that.
Lord.
You see that post I threw up?
Wait.
Yeah.
Are you up for the mission?
Yeah.
Do all that.
Don't overshoot your shot.
Right.
Wow.
She might have too much for you.
Yeah. And then the logistics are involved.
Because you need to be able to do at
even
least. You need to be able to
the ones that possibly have flat asses, like we're saying, you get them naked. Sometimes it bubbles up too.
Have you heard of?
It bubbles up.
It bubbles up a little bit. Sometimes they're hiding it. Don't trip.
The biscuits are rising.
It's the oven.
I have a question. So, have you heard of the TikTok leggings?
Yeah.
No, I ain't heard that one. Enlighten me.
So I know a woman and her friends have the TikTok leggings. I told them it's not for wearing at the gym because they really enhance things, and so basically I've seen the videos where these women wear these TikTok leggings and they go in front of their boyfriends and husbands and they're like, and then they're
oh yeah, I bought my ladies some of this.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
some TikTok leggings. So
Oh yeah, she does.
I've heard that they enhance. I was wondering who had heard of it.
Sound like something for those who are lacking in the
Man,
thigh and ass.
It just
accentuates that.
Accentuates what you have.
Nick is calling out some of these Seattle asses. He's like,
no, I ain't said nothing about no Seattle V. What the?
I'm from Seattle. Hey, what up?
Shopkulture, we getting it. Hey, real quickly, man. Shout out to my boy Dom. Dom, man, I see the gear. Man, put a little link up.
Exactly, William. Right? Exactly.
Dom, we got to get you back.
Some meat on the bones.
My boy William say he like meat on the bone.
Mess around and strike a match.
I feel you, William.
Start a brush fire.
Oh, shoot.
All right.
So we talk about these asses, Seattle asses. Rate Seattle asses on a scale from 1 to 10.
Tacoma asses.
I'm buying those leggings, man.
Let me get some.
See, stop. You wanna? Can we? Who's gonna start the ranking? Okay, what do you think, Nick?
What?
Rating Seattle asses, Tacoma asses. Who else?
Seattle, I'm gonna say. Seattle, I'm gonna say 2.
You don't know where they're from.
Tacoma, I'm gonna say. I'll say. What is the rate? Is 1 to 5, 1 to 10? What's the?
1 to 10.
Tacoma, I'd say like 6, maybe 7.
Oh my God, y'all crazy!
Really, that's where we at. When y'all know what I'm saying when I say we.
I mean, there are women of various sizes in Seattle. You can't say okay.
Seattle, ain't nobody looking for no Starbucks flat ass. Fucking ain't nobody looking for that.
What?
Ain't nobody checking for that.
Stereotype.
Ain't nobody checking
right?
for that. Ain't nobody looking. Okay, all right, okay. Y'all like trail mix? Go ahead.
I love my trail mix.
Okay, so
pumpkin lattes. Thank you very much.
Okay, what did William Mark said? Gym asses or what?
Oh yeah. 9 out of 10 for sure.
For gym?
Yeah.
Wait, not all. Wait.
The ones that are in the gym and they get into it. I think that's what he's talking about. Not the ones that just got, that are getting into working out or they're barely there. He's talking about the ones that are actually like putting in the work. I'm venturing to guess that's what he's saying.
Okay.
Right there, they're consistently.
Okay.
-7.
-7.
Can't be.
See, I was being nice. That's why.
Really?
With the public, so
really,
listen, man. Ken, no, he know.
Ken, that is cold blooded, man.
He ain't no ass out here. Come on, stop playing.
So okay,
Stop
so
playing.
when you came with me to the place.
To the place.
We were dancing and stuff. The crawfish place. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Randy's Crawfish or something like that in Seattle.
And she was
step in place.
Oh yeah,
we're stepping. Would you say like -7 for those butts?
Oh, don't put me on.
Butts in there.
All right, anybody watching? Anybody watching the show?
Who's that?
Who's there?
Look, there's some chicks out here in Seattle.
Wait, hold on. In all fairness, I wasn't.
But for the most part, no.
Yeah, it was nothing like this. Just wasn't my speed to be looking at. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no. I mean, it wasn't
my chest. He said it wasn't my speed to be looking at.
No,
because there was nothing to look at.
No, there was fine ladies there. It just wasn't my vibe like that. Looking at
buttocks.
Huh?
Sound like a room full of baseboards.
And the room got quiet here.
Like radio silent.
Okay, guys. Moving on. Damn, you gonna put me on the spot. We lost viewers, right?
Was there an ass in sight?
But if there were men around with nice butts, I'll look at their butts. I mean,
okay, well there you go.
I mean, it's human nature to be attracted.
I'm gonna look. So I don't know why you wouldn't have been looking. I mean,
but I'm not just gonna. But I'm not one of those that's just gonna look at ass. Just it's gotta. You know what I'm saying?
So you're not an ass man.
Oh, I'm very much so.
Okay. But I was saying, I ain't shaming you. Your preference is preference.
No,
you breast guy.
No, man.
Ass man.
The singular most important
premier
attribute.
Single bus, okay.
And it's not happening in Seattle, according to y'all.
Not like that. I mean, there's women out there that got it, but not like that. No.
But it doesn't have to be big.
You see this flat screen TV?
Oh God!
Oh, come on,
you're Nick Jones.
Too much.
It's not like that in Seattle.
I didn't say that.
That's not even right. There's plenty of butt talk It's playing butt in Seattle.
Oh,
Well, wait, hold on,
like
real
where?
quickly. Are we comparing it to other cities, or are we just
I haven't.
saying?
I don't. I mean,
No,
I haven't
we're not even gonna
compared.
do that because
I
you
haven't-
know
Okay,
they
we're
I
have-
comparing to
can't compare. I
Anchorage
can't
or
compare.
Alaska.
I can tell you about
I haven't
acreage.
been in Alaska since I was a
I can tell you about
junior in
acreage.
high school, so I couldn't tell you that one.
It's military, so you gonna see all different types.
And okay, Doc, and you're back in the day. Would you consider Seattle to be leading in ass?
Back in the day, average,
I agree with you, Mark.
mediocre. I would say average, but more so today in the Northwest as a whole, it's natural ass. There's no silicone injections. There's no butt implants.
Does that make a difference?
Most,
They're gross.
Yes, yeah, that's.
But it looks good. It looks
doesn't
damn
look
good.
It does not look good.
That don't look good.
What you been smoking?
Oh,
It looks
does not.
geez, hold it right here. What you mean? Well, why would he get it done if it didn't look good though?
Well, everything that you plan to get done doesn't turn out well, and a lot of these don't turn out well. It's ill proportioned, and you can tell.
They went somewhere in Colombia, somebody's basement, got some caulk and cement.
You don't think it look good?
No.
No,
I knew a woman.
There's
that
like-
was
You
like,
cannot.
gross.
There's-
we're talking
there's
about the
few-
extreme.
there's-
We're not talking about the.
There's some BBLs that do look good,
Yeah.
but I'm with you, Doc.
if
Natural.
it
Natural.
looks good,
That's
you
what I'm
can't
talking about.
you can't tell that it was augmented.
But that's
Right.
what I'm talking.
But a
about.
lot of these chicks, it's just come on.
It's just
It's
It's very
obvious.
obvious.
right.
It's not here in Seattle's obvious about it.
And that's what
more
I'm saying
natural.
about the
Yeah, like you're
Pacific
saying.
Northwest. There's not so much of that, like there are in these southern cities, Memphis, Dallas, Houston, where that's more popular. But they're
Yeah.
closer to those
You're right.
those
Oh.
countries where they can go and get
All of that.
silicone injections
Yeah.
and all that.
No. What akin is? There's a lot of workout ass in Seattle than ghetto hoochie surgery ass.
Yes,
Okay, that's
Yeah.
a fair.
and workout ass, it's natural.
Okay. Yep. In Seattle's moving up since everyone's moving here from around the country. Not according to Nick Jones.
They don't.
But fellas, if you're gonna engage her,
Tell her she got ass.
but then do the math. What? Gotta have the dick to ass ratio. Are you up for the mission?
Yeah.
Oh, Doc went in.
No, we were saying this earlier.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Oh my
Are you up for the
goodness.
mission,
Oh my
fellas?
goodness.
Don't mess around and get excited. You can't even get past your cheeks.
You
like,
can't reach it.
mm-mm.
Ooh, y'all.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna get like T, or you get mad about.
Everybody, that's you're
I'm
about
just
to have a
gonna sit here
very
and be
bad
like-
day.
So
All right,
okay,
guys, we gotta get
now
on
I
this.
got a question.
Okay.
This ratio, what's the perfect ratio then? You keep saying the dick ass ratio. What is the perfect ratio?
You know, it depends on what you're working
Yeah,
with.
because I don't know. I know what I'm working with.
Okay,
I can't
if
speak
she has a
on
bubble,
Right.
a bubble butt,
Mhm.
nice firm bubble butt,
Mhm.
what's a good dick size? Is it like 8 inches? 9 inches?
Well,
At
that,
least.
that has to be dealt with on a case by case basis.
You gotta
Well,
let
an
that
ass
in.
does too.
Right, exactly.
That's what he said.
So,
So,
when you
yeah.
look at it, you got to be okay. Am I up for the mission, or is that too much for me? But it's easy.
Listen,
What if
I
you
know.
just
Like I can look.
admit it?
I'll
I'll
answer it
admit
like
it, like,
this.
it's too
I
much,
can
but
see it. I can see a chick with a certain amount of ass and go, it'd be nice, but I know I'm not about to. I'm not even about to,
you know,
because
I'm
you got
ready.
chicks out there that it's just too. But
It's
and
too
usually these are like, for me.
Talk about
Usually,
too wide
usually
or
these
too
are
far out,
usually
or-
these are like BBWs. You know, like they already big.
Is it
You
like
know,
too
respectfully.
round? You have to too round or too
Respectfully,
wide,
too
or both? I'm curious
I think
now.
it's all of that above.
It's all of that. It's
Do we gotta?
wide.
Can
All of
somebody
that.
put up a picture of maybe too much ass, possibly? So maybe that can be doggy style sex is the best.
I don't know.
About that.
I don't know.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah.
it's cool.
It's cool. I don't know if the best KB.
You
better come on.
Got to broaden your horizons. Yes, I agree.
I couldn't say one
position.
position
No,
is the best. You have to.
Depends on your mood,
You
What
have
mood you're
to
in, and-
change it up
see,
things like
within
that.
the
You're
session.
doing it again.
Multiple positions and
again.
see what's working for your mood at that particular
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, you can't. You got to change it.
Yeah,
But he just said it's the best position. I'm not. He's not saying that's the one he just goes to all the time.
Well, that's
but-
the typical nigga response. No shade to.
Oh, wait,
No shade
hold
to
on.
Kid.
No shade after you did
No shade
shade.
to get it. Like if me and Kiddo were face to face and I said that, he would have been laughing.
He's still laughing about it, but it's still
he'd understand where I'm coming from. But that is
it,
typical. That's
most brothers
niggas. That's they love eating it from the back.
But if you
Doc said no, damn it.
It's a lot of ass. You know, he said doggy style is the best. Okay, that may be.
You want to marvel at them cheeks while
we're
you
back to
in
the
them cheeks.
ass to dick ratio. Can you reach around all that? You know, can your tool reach?
We just saying don't play yourself.
You know,
be honest with yourself.
Or be like me, just give up. Mid stroke,
like
just give up. Be like, damn it, you win.
God damn.
I tell him, you won. You won. I might come back. Probably not. I'm just being honest.
You just got to do the logistics and figure out the body mechanics.
Well, you got bad
shoulders. Trying to bite my tongue for you.
She said, "What that mouth do?"
No. I'm like,
hold on. Turn the damn volume down. Hold on.
I'm just gonna say. So if the dick, I have a question. If the dick ass ratio isn't like optimum, how about just get some restraints and work with that way?
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. You gotta figure out something.
Yeah.
There's ways that you can get around that. That position may not be for you.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay. It's about body mechanics and logistics.
Right.
Okay.
And if you can't conquer the mission at that point, I mean, hey, like what you said, what that mouth do?
Exactly. Kid. Okay. Exactly, kid. Exactly.
My mouth's retired. Hey, let's see. 5, 6, 2, 6. What? KB. Stop.
But he's being real though.
Who we know at 5? We don't.
You may not know somebody personally, but you've seen it. I know you've seen.
Okay, but we haven't seen a lot of that.
I don't
this
know.
Is Seattle. They're in shape.
I know I'm in shape.
Yes.
But make no mistake about it, Kenneth. Somebody is digging her out. Somebody digging her out.
She can get it. Yep. She would get it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys.
Okay,
let's get to the topic. Oh my goodness, this was. We had to get there. I had to ask you.
Lord.
We're talking about Kanye.
We want to know what you guys think about Kanye and Kyrie and their recent.
Can you put that?
No, I'm gonna put it up.
You gonna put it up?
Yeah,
put it up.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
You want to sit?
So why are This is from Sasha. Y'all see the damn name. Why are Kyrie and now Kanye all of a sudden being embraced by our community, the Black community? Serious question, hoping for a serious, well thought out answer. And for Kanye, all of a sudden he had previously dragged. He had been previously been dragged for his commentary regarding slavery being a choice and white lives matter. Those comments and shenanigans, whatever. And so, Sasha Lee wants to know, why is it that all of a sudden Kyrie Irving and Kanye West are now all of a sudden being embraced by the Black community? Y'all go ahead and take off. Rest in peace. Take off.
You want to start?
Well, yes. Kanye has always had his own train of thought, and many times he's been the only one on board that train because a lot of people don't understand him. He's an individual. I've seen Kanye do many things. I think it's kind of genius, some of the things he does, but not always the things he says and the fallout it has. But at the end of the day, this man is a self-made billionaire. So a dummy doesn't become a self-made billionaire. But then if you look into what he's talking about and what he's been dragged through the mud about here of recent, it's anti-Semitism. He simply called out that these major corporations, these major movie companies and Fortune 500 companies are run by Jews. He said the jewelry industry is monopolized by Jews. That is not anti-Semitism. These are facts. He pulled up a chart and he showed 30 companies that had Jews as their CEO or top executive. And he showed it up and he said everything in red is run by Jews, and just about everything on his chart was red. And they drag him through the mud and say he's an anti-Semite.
Okay.
When he's telling the truth. So if you tell the truth about Jews, And we can drill down into the whole Jewish thing, because who are the original Jews? Who are the original Jews?
No, the Ethiopians is what I was.
The original Jews come from Ethiopia. So there's many layers to the religious gangs, I want to say. There's the Jews, they stick together. The blacks, they stick together. Russell Simmons even said he does business with a lot of Jewish people because they treat him well. He makes money with them. That's fine. But he had to go against a certain Jewish business partner because he wanted him to buy a building in Harlem, on a block in Harlem, that all the buildings were owned by Jews.
Okay.
This business partner of him said, I want you to go in with me and buy this building. He said, well, doesn't your brother own the building next to that? And your other family members own the 3 buildings adjacent to these buildings? He said, yes, they do. But I want this to be black owned. So he wanted to put Russell Simmons as a front man with some of his money and say, this is a black owned business to get all the business from the black community, promoting that it's black owned. And Russell Simmons said, no, I'm not doing that.
When it's really not.
Yes. Yeah. And Russell Simmons says, I'm not doing that.
And I hear there's a lot of that going on up here too.
And I would also say, though, what you're saying, yes, I have read, but he also said some other things that were pretty impactful. It wasn't saying as eloquently as you were saying it.
Were they untruths?
I think some of it was on the verge of what we would call rhetoric, hatred. Okay. I don't know. I just think that there's ways of saying things. Go ahead, Nick.
B, I gotta say, we are beyond the whole cuddling and coddling of, how we say things. The truth is the truth. There is no, chopping it up, dissecting it, putting it back together, juxtaposing it however you want. We gotta stop doing that. We gotta just put it out put the truth out there as it should be, unfiltered, raw, and uncut. That's just what it is. And I think that, real quick, and I think, Kanye. I've blasted Kanye myself, in my reviews and my writings. However, when someone is right about something, that when there's the undeniable fact is just right there, then it is what it is. It doesn't matter how he says it. Are we really here to cuddle and coddle white folk?
But that's not. Is that what we're doing? I would also encourage you to maybe look at more of what his remarks were saying. It wasn't just what he was saying some hatred as stuff, and for us to,
such as what?
I was about to say, like what?
Hold on.
I want to hear. Well, I want to hear to answer that question.
Okay, but hold on though. But when people disparage black people in this country, there are no consequences. None. You can talk about black people all day long.
Let me turn your mic up.
Every single day, and not one consequence for that.
At all.
Say anything against someone who is Jewish or LGBTQ, you're getting canceled.
Immediately.
Do not pass go.
Them or the LGBTQ community.
Exactly. It's the LGBT. Like look at Dave Chappelle. He made a remark and something he's being lots of backlash. Right. So, but you can disparage black people all day long. Every day.
You don't got it.
365.
I agree with 1,000. And
my thing is, if you're not going to speak up against marks against black people, don't speak against anyone else. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If this doesn't bother you, then that shouldn't bother you either. Either be offended when anyone's disparaged, or your racism showing.
Uh-oh. The boys is on the line.
Right. And also, what Kanye is, the whole point of what Kanye is trying to make is that he's pointing out that the Jewish people stick together. They run businesses. They support each other in their own businesses. Now, people in the African American community are starting to make money. There are black billionaires. There are black people with money of influence.
Right.
We need to pull together and create our own businesses, corner the markets on certain things that we use. Like the Asians, the Koreans do. They buy the Koreans.
Well, let me ask
In America,
why would you take
import-
money from if you were offended by all? Why are you signing these deals with these Jewish ran companies to profit from it? But then all of a sudden, when you get upset when you say something and they get rid of you. Why?
I can answer that because a lot of these cats, especially these young cats in the game, rap game, whatever have you, all they know is a way out. This is a way out, and I'm gonna do whatever it is I need to do to exercise that to its fullest extent. They don't know what's really going on behind the scenes. The music industry, entertainment, and media altogether is shark infested, and that's an understatement at best. And this is somebody who's
movie industry,
right? Like the whole entertainment industry. So it's like once you get in there and you see how these people are moving, and when they think that they're buddy with you to the point where they can share certain things that we would never be afforded, us being the public. You know what I'm saying? You got cats like Kanye, and it wasn't even Kanye. Like Michael Jackson was doing this when he was calling out Sony and them back in the day. Prince was doing this. Like Kanye is not the first brother to come out and do this. Maybe in the way that he is doing it now.
right?
You know, he's like, I'm not soft.
You said Planned Parenthood is there to kill the Jews.
I'm not soft shoeing for nobody. If I lose my money, I lose my money. I don't care. And that's one of the things that I can respect about what he's in that aspect and what it is that he's doing. Now, when it comes to all the other,
a lot of weird white lives matter.
When it comes to somebody in the group broke that down, and I was thinking like, dang, that's plausible, but I don't know if that's what he was really.
That's not what he was.
What he was doing, but it kind of made sense. But I don't know what his intentions were behind that. All I'm saying is when it comes to the entertainment and media industry, when it comes to Jewish folk and how they have been running the game since like forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And stealing and taking and pillaging from Black folk who have contributed to the whole fabric of the entertainment industry. Like we are the reason why we have all of these different genres in music. We set the trends, we move the needle. That is just an undeniable fact, you know. And you just have somebody who's ballsy enough to now come out unabashedly and say that. And all the while, look, I don't care about I don't care about being a billionaire. If I lose all this money, I don't care.
You don't think he cares about that?
Look what he's already lost a substantial. I don't even think he's not even billionaire status anymore.
That's what they say.
That's what they say, but I'm going off of what's said and what I'm seeing in the reports. And what the reports are showing is that he's no longer billionaire status. Diddy has now taken that mantle.
He will not be able to maintain billionaire status due to but you don't know how much gold bullion he has buried on his 300-acre ranch in Wyoming.
The thing is, though,
he still matters. It still matters when you lose money. I don't care. There's cats out there that are like, they're for the cause. Like, yeah, I got all this. Kanye's not for no cause. He's for the cause for himself.
Okay, if you have $50 billion,
Amazon stock just went down. You don't think they're tripping about that?
If you have $50 billion, I have $50 million. Where can you go that I can't go?
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. It's about your quality of life and how you want to live.
That man still wants his. He still wants his. All that money, he's still getting. He's tripping.
What was Kenneth? That was a long comment. He put some time into that. I want to hear that. But
he tripping.
But the thing is, look at most of these billionaires: Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. These are multi-billionaires. Their money will outlive them. That's why they give it away. They're giving away their money. They are giving away their money when they pass away to charitable.
But rich people don't stay rich by giving away all their money. They give it away at a certain time. They're not going to stay rich by giving it away.
But they're not. You think they're going to leave you think Bill Gates is going to leave his kids billions of dollars?
He's been very vocal about how he's not going to do that.
He's not. He said, I'm leaving my kids $10 million each.
Yeah, but $10 million is still a lot of money. Right. You can make it.
Right.
You can take a meal.
You have $60 billion.
Yeah.
So your kids can never have to do anything in their life.
$10 million. They don't have to still have. I mean, they play it right though, right?
Right. And that's the thing. They're going to have to work.
And as I think you should, as they should. I don't see anything necessarily wrong with it. It's not leaving them nothing is what's wrong.
Right. You got to leave them something.
Okay, what a kid.
One thing that James was talking about was Black people coming together as a community, building things up. But the thing is, historically, we have done that. We have built up towns and been successful. But then when we did that, it got burned out by white people.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So, I mean, whenever I hear someone
Black
say,
Wall Street wasn't the only one either.
No, it was
Right.
not.
It was not.
There were multiple Black communities which were destroyed by white people who didn't like seeing Black success. So whenever I hear someone say, well, Black people need to, get together, we've done that. All right. If people would quit burning down our stuff when we establish something, we'd still have that stuff.
Not everybody's going to make it off the plantation. So there's a lot of lackluster Negroes out there that we just cannot bring with us because they're not going to help with the what needs to be done and propelling us into the position in which we in society where we should have been already. I'm learning about stuff now at 36 that I should have learned back when I was in school, as far as like our contributions to like just different inventions and like internet and the traffic light and all that, like all of that Black folk.
Right.
Yeah, but Black parents and I think generations though, they don't believe in necessarily the legacy aspect of things.
And that's a damn shame.
They want to sit there and say, hey, I struggled, so you should struggle, which is the weirdest thing. So we always trying to blame other people for a reason why. I'm just okay.
Lackluster. I mean, now we
struggle,
we
so
have
you should struggle. No, that's a
Oh,
weird mentality to
very
have.
weird, very weird. Why would you?
We don't even have life insurance. Come on. I mean,
Yeah, life insurance is necessary.
And that's basic. That's a basic thing to have. Yeah.
Obstacles have been thrown, but have we done the best?
You should not be. I mean, I'm not shitting on folks who got to do that, because sometimes you just got to make with what you have. But reality is, we shouldn't be doing GoFundMe, situations.
And we do it all the time.
Right?
All the time. Is that white folks doing? I mean, so we can blame white folks for the GoFundMe? I mean, come on.
I don't know.
I don't have the numbers, but I'm willing to bet we're the ones who do it most. We're probably the ones who do it most.
Right.
We GoFundMe on everything.
And one of my Facebook friends who had lost a friend unexpectedly, who didn't have their affairs in order, put together quite a thorough checklist on things we need to do. Get our stuff together. I can't read through it all, but
I've seen, yeah.
Make sure all your bank accounts have direct beneficiaries.
Yep. We put it in. It was in Shopkulture.
Yeah. Living will, durable power of attorney for healthcare, last will and testament, funeral planning and declarations. Get that stuff in order now, because you're putting a burden on your loved ones if you don't have these things in order.
Not only just the burden, it's the expectation. Right. So you put them in, your loved ones in a unnecessary bind because you refused to put the stuff, and it was coming.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of life.
I agree. I just got my mom set up with
even when we get elderly, even as our parents, have our parents done enough to put themselves like, hey, I might have to go to Sister Live, I might have to do these things. You guys have
I've had a will for 32 years.
Nice.
No, 33 years. I've had a will for 33 years.
Nice.
And it says in there, my daughter's mentioned, and any children born thereafter.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah. What did Kenneth? I'm sorry, Kenneth. We've been trying to.
Let's go into this, and then we got to roll into the next topic.
Okay.
So he says, Dr. Moist Watkins.
I like Dr. Moist Watkins.
I do too.
He's smart financially.
Very smart.
Yes,
okay, I can compartmentalize. So okay, all right. Dr. Boyce Watkins had a very interesting take on both men that gave me a better perspective on the situation. I love both of these Black men for being free thinkers, and staying true to their words and beliefs. I absolutely didn't agree with Kanye on his comments on slavery and George Floyd, but he was speaking facts on the Jewish history. I concur. Kyrie has held his own from the beginning. I, again, concur. He's just getting better with it as he gets older. Speak your piece, Black man. And then he says, the free-thinking Black man has always been a problem for white America. And I agree with that 1,000%.
I agree. That is so
I don't think Kanye is
true.
a free thinker. Well, especially when you're repeating stuff from Candace Owens to the white slavery and all
if
that.
he was around the right people, he could that all of that. It's a mess because there's things that he says where I'm just like, whoa, what the hell? And then there's things where I'm just like, spot on. But if he was around a certain batch of individuals, black folk preferably, that could help him direct his commentary in a.
Well, he doesn't read, so
You know.
I mean, so it's not really, not the.
But again, if he was around some folks that could inspire him to read, I don't know, something.
Yeah. But I mean, he admitted that. And I just.
And then I don't know how true that is.
That's what he said. I'm just calling it what he said.
Yeah. You know, he spazzes out and says all types of wild ish from time to time.
Who are some of the black men that we would consider like free thinkers?
Well, let's break down
historically.
Before we answer that,
I can
free thinking. What's your take on that? What's a free thinker? What is that?
Somebody who can enlighten, to me, the masses, and articulate their stance, purpose, and intellect. And mine is of all time is Malcolm X.
Okay.
And put light on alternate perspectives.
And he didn't. I mean, he went to Mecca, came back, totally changed his perspective, and was willing to go against, I mean, at that time, his own beliefs, and changed a viewpoint that he had. I thought that was incredible. Talked about the Democratic Party, which I agreed with. Talked about the Republicans. Talked about politics. I mean, and it's interesting because sometimes you see Republicans trying to use Malcolm X. Right. And this is like, wow, how far have we come?
But you can take, I mean, I remember hearing a pastor say once, you can take the Bible, open it, and stop where you're comfortable. So you can always find something that will support your individual belief if you look. The thing is, you got to take things in context, not just look at one little sentence or one little passage.
Interesting stuff. I like what they're doing. I like what Kanye, for some of the stuff that he says, I agree with. And I'm rocking with Kyrie. You know, they're standing on their square, they're being consistent, and they're not shucking and jiving and doing the whole, hey, if you don't do what I say, then we're gonna take it away. I don't care.
Yeah,
I respect that, because you got a lot of dudes out there, a lot of black folk out there that are of means, wealth, resources, public figure, where they'll come out and it seems like they bowed it, but then when somebody pulls them aside and go, hey, gotta knock that shit off or else we gonna cut you off, then now they're apologizing profusely and they're changing their whole thought process, and they're switching their whole thing up. And I know Kyrie, he did come out and apologize, but
absolutely
apologize. I know he's still standing firm in what it is that he's been saying. So
yeah,
I appreciate the consistency and them being so emboldened to stand firm in their beliefs. That's where I'm at with it.
He's standing as much as he can. Unfortunately, the NBA is kind of, and then you had the other brothers that are kind of, not seemingly having his back, which is kind of unfortunate.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But everybody has, I guess,
they're not about to mess up their money.
Well, that's what it comes down to.
So,
right.
Shut up and dribble.
Shut up and dribble.
Ain't that what they said to LeBron?
And what's the commissioner's name of the NBA?
I always call him still David Stern Jr., but
who is Jewish.
Yeah. But he actually but that's the problem with Kyrie. So Kyrie does have a choice in this, though. He can retire.
Yeah, he does.
He made enough money.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
He can retire.
He's rich.
And to me,
he's rich, but he's
that
not
would be
wealthy.
No, yeah. But if he retired, that would be the statement. To me,
right.
He started a movement.
There are very few brothers in professional sports that are wealthy.
True.
Yeah.
Very, very few. You have your Patrick Mahomes. You have your
he's not even
LeBron James, who made most of his money from business ventures.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jordan.
Yes.
Jordan, right?
They're wealthy, but
But that wasn't just from the court.
No,
Right,
yeah, it
not just
wasn't.
from the
It wasn't
sports.
just from the sport. Now,
Endorsements.
yeah, they may be rich, but the person who signs your check is the wealthy one.
Right.
That's why we got to sign the check.
Right. We
Yep.
have to start signing checks.
All right.
Whew.
Interesting topic. All right.
I like it, man.
Doc, we're about to get to because this is something that you posted, and I'll go ahead and let you read that.
Come on.
And then y'all
Doc in the building.
Y'all can take it away from there.
Yeah, I posted this and it went both ways. It said one caveat I will share is some men become indecisive within a relationship due to their female partner making it a habit to either excessively, keyword, question or doubt her man's judgment. This practice over time can paralyze a man due to fear of disappointing his woman or having his decision unnecessarily questioned and scrutinized. If you trust him, let that man lead. If you don't, why are you with him?
Come on.
Ooh.
Okay, real quickly, and then why do you think it went? Because
Did it go south?
It,
Did it go south?
There were a lot of women. I don't need to be led. I'm going to ask questions and I'm going to question everything. Why are you excessively questioning the man that you chose to be with, the man that you say you trust? Why are you going to question his leadership? If you're going to be with a man and you're going to make a commitment to that man and looks towards a life partner, marriage, or whichever direction you're going, you should know that man has your best interests at heart. Your wants, needs, your goals, and your aspirations should all be part of his plan. Should all be part of the master plan. And it should be a priority.
Master plan.
oh snap!
It should be a priority to him to incorporate your wants, goals, aspirations into a plan and set a direction for that family unit. Run it by her. This is my plan. This is the goal where I want this family unit to go. What do you think?
Okay, well, T was been I've been hearing her in my ear.
I did not say one word. I did not say anything.
Well, I will say words.
Okay, well, say it.
Use your words.
There it is.
You and I on this subject agree to differ.
Okay, let's hear
Because
it.
I look at this relationship as a partnership, right? A give and take, and the whole leading thing for me, it just leaves a sour taste in my mouth.
Because it's the word lead. Is that it?
I mean,
A man has to lead.
I'm not a horse being led to water. I mean,
But why are you thinking of it?
it just great. It just doesn't feel right to me.
But why? Well,
Because I think of being a partnership. Sometimes it's 50-50, sometimes it's 60-40 or 30-70 each other way. And leading, it says something he's more in charge.
No.
I know, but that's just the way I look at it,
Okay.
right? So maybe you look at it differently.
Okay, look at it from a different perspective. Look at it
your
as
job, don't you have somebody that leads you at your job or at your place of employment?
Mm-hmm.
there's
And
not
they're
two
paying me.
presidents of the United
Wait, hold
States.
on, hold on.
And they're paying me. So yeah, of course. I mean, they're the one in charge because they're the ones paying the bills. They're the ones paying the bills.
Wow, that was very okay.
Oh, well, I guess that answer.
Okay,
If you're paying me, yes,
Enough
you're the one
said.
in charge.
Wait, enough said.
okay. If there's a team, there's a coach. He's leading that team.
He's also
On the
making money.
field, there's a
He's also being paid
quarterback.
to be he's being paid the most. More than likely,
Everyone's
the
getting paid, though.
right, and
Everyone's
You
getting
got a point
paid.
about the quarterback.
the quarterback gets paid the most.
Not okay. The coach doesn't get paid more than the quarterback. The quarterback earns the coach, but the coach
He's still the coach.
is the leader.
The
coach is setting the
hired-
direction.
The coach is hired by the owner to lead to be a coach.
Right,
He's hired by
okay.
the person who pays the bills.
Okay, and there's
to be
one
that
owner.
position.
Right, but what if y'all are
Shopkulture.
entrepreneurs where you're not working for anybody, y'all are working for self, and you're putting into your home
And then we're partners.
yourself?
Okay.
I would
He
say
just said
that we're
That's
partners.
what I said.
Give and take.
We're partners.
He
Give
said
and
he's
take.
still running it by, so he's not making a decision and not including his partner.
I think partly thing for me is that a lot of men that I've met maybe don't understand your perspective of leadership, and they feel like being the lead means they're the ones in charge, and that means they make all the rules, and you just say, okay, honey, what you say goes. And the okay, hey, this is the way it goes thing doesn't work for me. It's like if we can have a discussion and come to mutual agreement, then you can bounce.
Right. Okay. It's always got to be a discussion because, like I said, you have to know what your woman wants. You have to know what her goals are, what her aspirations are, what her what her feelings are. And you incorporate all that into a master plan and you move the family unit into that direction. And when you come up with, I mean, you may not consider everything
family, right? You as a unit move the family, because when you say you move, it sounds like you're saying that the man moves the family.
No. You move as a family unit and you make that plan, taking everyone's goals, wishes, dreams into consideration, formulating them into that plan. This is the goal that we have. This is the plan that I'm making to achieve that goal, and everything that you want is included in that plan, and your input.
I hate even using this because
Give me your input because I may be leaving something that I may not have considered something. So I want her input. But if she doesn't trust, if she's not with me to trust, provide, lead.
Mm-hmm.
This is what society has conditioned us as men. I hate saying that, but it's just, it is what it is. Like, this is what we have been conditioned.
Distrust.
We've been conditioned to do just that. Everything that Doc just laid out, you know, is from a boy all the way into adulthood, into manhood. Like, this is what you need to do to be on your P's and Q's just as a man. It's on your own. But then when you get a woman and you end up and you have a family, it is your job to make sure that family is straight, make sure that everybody is provided, because she is going to be maybe not you, but there's plenty of women out here that are talking about how that's what they're looking for. That's what I hear sisters saying.
They're looking for a strong man. They want a leader. Yep. They want a provider. They want a protector. They want all of that.
Right. And
but yet don't want to.
And that's fine for them. If that's what they want, then that's what you have.
But see, when people say provider, you immediately go financially.
No,
providing is not all financial.
Exactly.
Emotional.
Exactly.
Emotional.
Exactly.
Maybe
and mental.
A fourth of it. It's emotional. It's
okay.
financial.
Listen, it could be other things.
But most women go immediately to financial.
True.
When they
hear
right.
They don't want to argue and say no, they don't. But
yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
I would agree.
There are a lot of
women do go that way.
There are a lot of controlling men who want to hold that over a woman's head.
Yes.
I own you. I'm providing for you. I'm doing this for
right,
you.
Right.
Exactly.
So you must do this.
But we are saying that that's wrong, and nobody here is saying that that's
wrong. But then there's that once bitten, twice shy thing. It's like you encounter that, you're like, you know what? I've been there with that whole definition of leadership, and I'm good. It's like.
Well, that's skewered definition of leadership.
Right.
That's not leadership.
That's not leadership.
Because a good leader knows how to take a step back.
Yes.
When it's not an area of strength for him, and support his woman
and submit.
To take the lead in certain areas. I'm not so smart in this area, baby, but
why don't you do this?
You handle this, and I got you.
I have no problem in letting her do that.
And that's submission, and that's nothing wrong with that. But real quickly, guys, do you think a relationship could work without having what you're saying in terms of the man's role?
No,
I don't think it can.
There needs to be some type of structure.
It's got to be.
And I'm gonna go ahead and die on this hill. Y'all can blast me in the comments if you want to, but women are not providing that structure. They're not. Not in a relationship. Not in that aspect. Because
you talking about the aspect of what
Doc is saying, as far as like the
ladies, talk to me.
As far as the home and making sure the foundation of the home is where it needs to be. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I say this is because you have a lot of women out here that are saying that they want that man, that archetype of man, to come in and instill said structure. They're relying. It's almost like they're relying on him to do that.
But
they don't want to have.
There's a lot of men out there that are capable.
No.
And are
my generation. My generation, no.
What the Doc had outlined, because what he says makes a lot of sense.
It does, but Doc comes from an era of men who were that come from respect, and they know.
But they're turning into, and I'm not being cold, but they're turning in. There's some women that also have this viewpoint that Tia set out too. So that's what I'm asking: is how do we bridge these two, because they're totally different.
But here's the thing, though.
And it's not going to work. And
that's the thing is not okay. So what works for one finds not work for another. It's like this. Depending on the couple. Some couples, what you have, way you define it, it works for them, but not all couples. Other couples, that's not going to work for them. That's not the way they think.
Yeah, we know, but we're talking in general. This is just the general. When we say, we're not saying
there's got to be some type of structure.
Yes.
Right.
What I'm saying is there's got to be some type of structure.
I agree, structure, yes,
so
doesn't mean there's a
leader.
A leader.
I
think
what relationship has worked without somebody being a leader?
You can be co-partners. You can be co-partners.
It doesn't work like co-partners, though. It just doesn't.
Work like that.
I mean, I mean, you know what? There's people out there that I'm not going to sit here and act like there are people that I'm not going to act like that there aren't people out there that roll in the way that you just put out as far as a partnership. Because I think relationships should be based on a partnership.
I think it should be a partnership.
Right?
But a partnership, we're not saying a partnership. Yes,
it is a partnership.
It is a partnership.
Right.
You guys are saying it's not. No, we're just saying it has to be.
But
you just said it has to be a structure to
right.
it. In that structure, you got to have a leader in that structure. You're not going to be able to go if you're trying to have like a business and be like, well, no, we're co-partners in this bit. It's got to be somebody's got to be the management, upper management, leader. It's got to be like that.
Someone has to make that final decision if everyone's indecisive. But also a man needs to come. You have to have that conversation. You have to have open and effective communication. And you have to come to.
And she has to be able to trust you to
trust.
There you go.
But we're
on that. I know the foundation.
I didn't mean to cut
you off. That though.
Yeah.
She has to be able to. She has to be able to trust your leadership to be able to
that's what we're trying to get.
That part.
We're pulling T over. Trust us.
Go ahead. And it sounds like to me, T, that you don't have trust or faith in your man.
I got T to smile.
Read that comment.
A healthy relationship allows both partners to lead. I can't take a man that isn't a good leader seriously. It's hard. Oh, this is Kalina. Okay, what's up, Kalina? It's hard to find this dynamic now because folks are so. I didn't have to finish.
Okay.
I didn't have to finish it.
Kalina, that is spot on. And hey, you just agreed with
Like I said, it is good. It's give and take. Give and take.
Right. Okay, you have that conversation, you have that communication, and you come to your woman and you say, what is it that you want? What is it? What are your goals? Where do you want this to go? Where do you want to go in life? And then you put that together with what you have and what you bring and where you want to go, and you build that roadmap to get where everybody wants to go. You share your plan and the end goal, and then you ask her, Are you on board
that's
with
cap.
this?
That's
Can you
cap.
support this?
That's cap.
I'm going to say that.
I'm talking about.
I'm going to say
this is Kalina. Right
okay.
Here.
Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know she usually agrees because they don't.
Yeah, because they don't see. They're looking like it in the group. But go ahead.
And I think
give you a hard time
because I think most men that want to do right and want a relationship to be healthy and successful are actually listening and want to do what you're saying. But we have the other side where we have the women that have often picked and choose these wrong men, right?
Go ahead and say it. The
wrong
tier niggas.
And then when you have a man like Doc coming and a man like Nick Jones is coming, even Barry Crosby's coming. No way. But they're coming over and they're trying to introduce what you're saying. They're met with this hostility. How can we, and that's why I keep on asking, how can we bridge that gap?
If she's not willing to work with me and see where it is that I'm coming from as far as how I'm being intentional about her, then right.
And so that's why
I gotta keep it pushing.
We're getting our passports. We're going overseas. We're going to Thailand. We're going to we want American. We want it. Did I do too much?
He said we're going to Thailand.
I know, right?
Listen, I am getting my passport. Not for that reason, but I am going. I'm getting my passport. I want to go see the world. Hold on, T.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm trying to be like T. Like I want to get. Listen, I want a timeshare some damn where too in Switzerland or some shit.
She said, "Ooh, all this chocolate." Okay, but seriously though, so let's try to even work on a solution. And what is the solution? Because we're constantly going back and forth.
We're not going to see it in this lifetime.
No, but we can talk about it.
We're not
going to talk about it.
And we have to be about it.
But that's the thing, Doc. Niggas is not about it. Black men and women alike.
But you have to be about it.
I'm sorry. I've lost faith. I'm sorry.
Nick,
I've lost faith.
With the mentality that T has, strong black woman of her own.
Beautiful black woman.
Yes.
Gorgeous black woman.
Not gonna follow the lead. No, it's not that you have to step down or doze or dim your light. That's not the case at all.
Oh, I have to read this.
Okay,
I'm so sorry.
Hold on.
You shared that where you want to be,
Come on, talk to me.
that this plan gets you where you want to be. Can you support it? That's all I'm saying.
So could you support? I'm asking you. So could you support? 'Cause I'm coming with the game.
Or do you want to?
I'm coming.
I got another question.
Okay.
Or are you cool with just having the man that's just like, I don't know, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
What do
Okay,
you want to
So
do?
talk to me.
I don't know what you want to do.
Communication. We talk about things together. What are my goals? What are your goals? And how can we reach those goals together? That's what I'm used to. That's what I like. Communication.
Okay, we still have
And
the communication.
mutual
but again,
understanding.
could
It
you-
doesn't mean he's my leader.
That's not what.
It doesn't mean he's the
We're-
leader.
You keep looking at it that way, unfortunately,
Yes.
but
Oh goodness,
You're
we're so
right.
close, T. We're so close.
But
and that brings me to this comment.
Okay.
A woman that has experienced toxic relationships will self-sabotage when they meet a good man. Speaking from experience, Kalina.
Kalina, is that talk to us? Because I think men do that too, though.
Yes,
I will do
people in
that.
general. People in general do that.
Yeah.
So
So
we're talking
I'm-
about we're talking about women though. That's what we're
But
talking about right
I think
now.
it's important to specify on
next
that.
week,
talk
If you
about
know,
that
you know.
because-
We don't got to do that.
Yeah,
We
I
don't gotta
disagree.
do it. We
I
don't
think
gotta do
it's
that.
very important.
Because
to
then
say-
you get off
No,
track.
we
and you try
get
to-
back on there because
the all lives matter. The situation is like we're talking about a specific. She's talking about a specific batch of people, and I respect you for that, Kalina. I'm trying to keep
Okay.
it on track.
okay.
Right, but I think a strong male leader is misunderstood a lot of times, and it's taken out of context.
I would agree.
Because it's not saying what I say goes. It's just we're going to formulate this plan, and I'm going to see that we get there. I'm going to make this plan and see that we get there. This is how I'm going to do it. This is where we're going to end up. Can you support it?
With her input, but with her input, right?
With her input,
What do
with
you
her goal,
think?
with
Is there
everything
anything
That's
that
why I
she
said you
wants.
got to have a common ground, and sometimes
Yes,
experiences
it's
do give
common
you
ground. What do you want?
That's why what she
Where do you
said,
want to
I
get there?
agree with. But I also said from men's because we all been there. Bridget. That's
Right.
why I agree
You
with what
have
you're
to
saying.
bridge it. Absolutely.
I appreciate.
you
what
have,
they're
you
saying.
have to bridge it.
formulate a
I've
plan
lost
that
faith.
includes
We
everyone's
ain't
goals.
getting there no time.
What are her
soon.
goals? What are your goals?
But see, you can't
You
call her
formulate
out,
a
and
plan.
you're not.
I
willing-
am.
You can't
But
call
I'm
her
saying
out.
as a
You're not
group,
willing
as a
to
group.
work and to look at the positive, like you're saying, and work on
I'm
it.
saying as a
Right.
group, as a people, black people, we're too
Right.
far gone. Me, I'm gonna get there. I'm cool. But
Wait,
like,
wait, hold
as-
on.
as
You
a
think
people,
black folks will not?
too far gone?
do
Hell
we-
no.
But I'm saying,
No.
you formulate your plan and you bring it to her. Sure, she's going to add, well, maybe we should do this. Maybe we should consider this. Maybe we should.
And I hate to even say
yes,
that, but
you put that plan in place, taking all her input into consideration. There's going to be bumps along the road.
That's the way life is.
right.
I'm
right.
going to get us over those obstacles because I think logically and not
Because
emotionally.
I'm a leader.
Yes, I'm a leader. I think logically and logistically and not emotionally.
Here's I don't.
And,
My
and real quickly,
go ahead,
William
go
Mark is absolutely right. Go into a date with less expectations. I
Okay.
100%
Date?
agree. A date.
Well,
Oh yeah, no
You
expectation.
sitting over zero
a date.
expectations, but people do though.
It's
So-
discovery.
I wanted
on
to
a
make-
date.
I wanted to
Ooh,
make a comment
First
on
date
what
is
you
discovery.
exactly. I agree.
Well,
I want to make a comment on what you were saying as far as like the whole I'm a leader. My actions will show her that I'm a leader. I don't have to come out my mouth saying that I'm a leader.
Exactly.
I don't have to come out my mouth saying
No
none of that.
leader ever said I'm a good leader.
Just by what, just in what, me putting foot to pavement and the outcomes that I am consistently bringing in.
Consistency
That's
in your
what-
actions.
it's consistency, but your leadership skills might not be understood by her. So sometimes you got to find what motivates her to actually listen or actually pay attention.
Yeah,
to
if you're not consistent and you're not doing anything, I see what you're saying with that. But if I'm out
Yeah.
here, like I said, putting foot to pavement and I'm exacting outcomes that's beneficial not just to me but to her as well, our family, then what do you mean she's not? She's
Because
seeing
women-
it right there in real time and in action.
Right.
women see it differently though. Sometimes I agree with you, but women, we have these
I
conversations.
guess it's the jaded women, like Alina was saying, that see it differently.
Oh, okay.
Because they're so used to dysfunction and low tier niggas, and unfortunately, but that's just what it is.
Right.
Absolutely.
You know
But
what
real
I'm saying?
quickly, guys, we're at the end. We got to
Just can't agree.
Oh,
I just can't agree.
That's fine.
I might agree with you.
Like I said from the very beginning, I said we can agree to differ.
That's okay.
No.
That's
We
okay.
can
Yeah,
also
okay.
I wish I had a poll of women who were in a happy and fruitful relationship right now.
When I hear
women who are in a happy and a fruitful relationship right now, I wish we had
the thing is, when I hear I'm going to formulate a plan, I'm going to do this, it's just like, why can't we formulate a plan together?
But see, this is how I know individuals pick and choose what they want to hear, because he said that, but he also the whole time through his explanation, he incorporated his woman in that. Like, this is what I'm setting out to do. What do you think? Is there anything that I need to tweak? Is there anything? He said that several times, T. And it's just like you totally went over that and chose to hear the word I'm gonna lead, and I'm gonna lead. You chose to hear you wanted to hear what you wanted to hear, and you keep coming out with the same shit you've been saying, and it's just, I don't know.
Likewise.
It's kind of like
it's like
and along the way there are going to be other things to consider, and there's going to be glitches in the road that she's going to see.
I know you said people, but still, it said woman in the comment. You know what I was talking about, Kalina. You know what I was talking about. She knew what I was talking about.
Say yes, ma'am. Yes, guys. Whoa.
I can take accountability.
SK. Man. This was good.
See, we didn't even get to.
We're gonna have to. We do it next. Let's do it next.
We didn't even get to this.
Nick.
Can I play it?
No,
Can I just play it?
No, we're gonna do
it's
that.
It's a minute.
No, we'll do that next.
That was like the
top. It'll be another 20 minutes.
It is
right.
Hey, y'all the one talking about ass for a good 20 minutes.
And you were talking about it just with us too.
All right. Well, I guess we ain't getting into the actual topic.
Woo.
Or the top.
That's gonna be the next one. That's a good one.
Yeah. All right,
guys. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Shopkulture, man. And what do you guys really think? Let us know. What do you guys think about the show, man? The conversation, and let's continue the conversation. This is, man. I love
share some topic ideas in the group.
Doc, TB. I love.
I like it too.
This
is why I'm getting.
We can agree to disagree.
Yeah, no, we can't. Damn it.
Oh yes, we can.
Thank me.
Whoa, hold on. We going to commercial. Hold on, we going to commercial.
No comment.
Hey man, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Shopkulture Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. sharp-ish. I don't know what B talking about, man.
I lost it on that.
You did.
This man got excited. Make me like, what?
Talking like,
man, what?
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Oh my God. All right, y'all. A word from our sponsors.
Remember, Shopkulture every Tuesday, 8:00.
Like, share, subscribe.
One love.
Hit that notification bell on our YouTube channel so that way you know when we go live. All right. And that's game. We out.
If you are in the market to buy or sell your home, land, or property, it is in your best interest to work with a professional that cares and keeps your best interest first always. Melissa Williams is your agent, very customer service oriented, knowledgeable in all steps in the delicate process of your investment, and here to turn your dreams to reality. Call her now, 253-293-1056. That's 253-293-1056. www.melissawilliams.com.
Hey you, you. Don't you deserve a newer vehicle for 2022? Go see Ralph at Max Auto Plus Tacoma. Good credit, bad credit, always with the lowest interest rates possible. Cars, trucks, SUVs, and everyone sees the Carfax. The best customer service ever. Log on to GoSeeRalph.com or call 253-230-1494. That's 253-230-1494. Oh, one more thing. Did you know you get $200 cash money if you bring Ralph a customer? What are you waiting on? Go see Ralph. Max Auto is located at 12918 Pacific Avenue, South Tacoma. Get up and go see Ralph.